Okay, let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. Okay, we're just copying a small area once again. So we're going to make it 300 that way and 300 this way. A little bit of contrast. Hear that squeak? It's terrible. Like so many noises I hear on this damn machine. Konica Minolta should be ashamed of themselves. And I'll make them ashamed when people see my YouTube video and wonder about all these noises that I talk about. And if they can hear the noises and know that this is real, that this machine is shit, it still works, but still it shouldn't make all those funny noises. It shouldn't. You know, Konica Minolta should do things better than what they do, but they don't. They're assholes who love money. I've got no respect for them. We're going with cyan. I don't think this is going to work. I think we're just going to leave out the background colour for this. Let's see how we go with it. It is Baby Sensory Precious Early Learning for Babies. So this is about a baby. This is for sensory learning from senses. Most babies learn best when they see, hear, feel, touch, taste and smell. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. If it's just another new age sort of thing or whether it's based on real science. I don't know. It obviously is good to let the children explore things with their senses. After all, the senses are what give us pleasure. If we didn't have senses, we'd be vegetables. So, yeah, it seems like a really good idea. Let's see how we go. Okay, that looks interesting. It looks like we're focused mainly on the babies, which is nice. Nice, it looks a bit, yeah. I think that's going to be the centre of our job. Let's see how we go. So yeah, this is just the area we're focused on, the picture. So we're just going to throw this on the recycle pile. I don't have a use for it. I'm never going to have a baby, folks. I'm not interested in having children, and I'm too old. I'm 45 this year, and I'm still not with my future husband, Luigi, and he is not interested in having children either. We're more interested in science and technology and making things that work, such as a new generation of copier system that uses artificial intelligence to help ordinary people make really good results from their equipment without having to learn all this shit. So basically it's going to be something really different, and hopefully it'll work really well. So we're just fart-assing around here. I'm just going to get a bit of red into it. But basically, yeah, we're going to make copiers that do a lot better than this piece of shit. Silly the way the industry just cares only about money. They don't care about anything else, to my knowledge. They just care about money. And when money becomes the first fiddler in your life, or in the life of people who've got power, such as CEOs, beware, it could kill you. You know, the people who manufacture this machine, it said I saw badges on this machine said this top part was manufactured in China, and this part, the pedestal, was apparently manufactured in Vietnam. So these are two very third world countries, and I do believe they're being exploited for cheap labour. Why don't they make the fucking thing in Japan, where the company is based? The company is based in Japan. They should make it in fucking Japan, but Japan's obviously Japan workers have obviously had enough, because I think it used to get manufactured in Japan and they just send it off to China or Vietnam or anywhere else where the labour's cheap, because obviously the Japanese workers had enough of being treated like slaves, or on the other hand, the CEO might have become more greedy. Either way, it's not good. The workers lose out and the greedy pigs laugh all the way to the fucking bank. It's not right. It's not the way it's supposed to be. I mean, everyone should have basic human rights. They should have, the people in China and Vietnam, for example, should not be treated like paid slaves. They should be given a good pay, good conditions. They should have everything that the rich people have, everything like they have. They may not get paid as much, but they should be treated with more fucking respect. More respect and more humanity, more humane treatment. Just like how Apple products are made by a company called Foxconn, and apparently Foxconn installed anti-suicide nets around the building because the people were killing themselves because of the bad conditions, and they still didn't want to fix the conditions, so they just put a stopgap and just put nets around the building. So they still, to my knowledge, haven't solved the problem of why are the people suiciding. Why are they suiciding? Not they are suiciding, we've got to try and use a stopgap method by installing nets and still treat them like shit when they're working, or we've got to find a solution to the problem. We've got to pay these people the pay that they deserve and not work them, put them on such long and arduous shifts, which they do. And it's just not fucking fair for these poor little Chinese people at Foxconn, for example, making our Apple products so we can enjoy a quality of life. Many of these people who work for Foxconn, or most of them, rarely even see the finished product. So that's just so wrong and unfair and inhumane. So fuck off, Apple. And you, Konica Minolta, you can sit on this and fucking gyrate, Mr. CEO in Japan, and all the other managers and the managing directors, including the managing director in Australia called David Cook, and all sit on this and gyrate. I don't care what you think of me. I hate yous. I hate yous all because you love money. Fuck off and sit on it.